Okay. All right. So, they've given me the power. Hi, welcome to Tune In Tuesday as part of the Grand Theaters in Indian Head's Tune In programming. Jen would have been here to introduce me, but she and I were having unspeakable amounts of issues trying to get this going this morning. Because, as you can tell, I am not at the Grand Theater. I am actually in my living room, lining room. I'll call it my lining room because it's like right in between my dining room and my kitchen and my living room. It's like right in the middle. So here we are. I am. I was a music teacher in Indian Head for a short time, so I actually taught band at the high school and in McLean and Capel, and then I've just been mostly teaching arts ed in surrounding towns. But Jen and I actually started a company together called Exclamation Productions, which you may have seen once or twice in Indian Head. We try to make a point with our company of coming into small towns and putting on shows in these towns because they generally don't have access to the sort of live theater, and the Grand is a great space to come and perform in. Um, and so we've been doing that. We had two really successful shows, and then COVID. So we haven't had any shows since last year. We our first show that we did was the last 5 years. And then we did our second show, which was called I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change. And if you managed to get out to that one at the Grand, you would have seen the giant car that we built out of cardboard and all that fun stuff. And the show that we were going to do last year was called First Date. And we were really excited about it because it was supposed to be a show with a cast of like 7 people, and we had to have auditions, and like it was kind of nice for such a small company. Like we actually had to like say no to people. It was kind of like it was weird. It was weird. I'm very bad at saying no. Um, so yeah, we haven't had the chance to have a performance in the last couple of years because of COVID, but I'm hoping that today is a nice little. It was supposed to be a nice little dose of Jen and Brendan for all the people that come and listen. So I'm gonna be singing kind of a mix of stuff. I did sing two of them on Jen's page earlier, but I'm gonna sing the same two again to start off this little show. So the first song that I'm going to sing for you is called Compromise. It is not really from a musical per se, but it is a musical theater song. It's yeah, the ladies who write these songs, they're so funny. 10 out of 10, recommend them all the time. Yeah, so I'm gonna just get started and see how long I can go. Here we go. I have a boyfriend, Paul. He lives in Cobble Hill. I met him at the gym where he works out when he kicked me off the treadmill. He said he only had half an hour, and I looked like an actor who had been there all day. And he said, "You don't mind, baby, do you think?" And I said, "Sure." Because compromise is important in a relationship. Compromise is important to keep the love alive. Oh yes, compromise is important in a relationship in order for love to survive. He asked me, "What's your name?" And we started making out. I mean, it was kind of spontaneous, sure, but isn't that what love's about? He lent him $20 and he took me out to dinner, and he asked me to call his beeper. And I couldn't help thinking as I rode home, that was nice. Because accessibility is important in a relationship. Accessibility is important to keep that love alive. Yes, accessibility is important in a relationship in order for love to survive. My therapist said, well, she's really not my therapist. My friend Iona, she does feng shui. She said, Ramon, don't you think it's time to ask yourself, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? I said, Iona, you've been moving that furniture around too long. It's time to get out there and get yourself some love. Because love is important in a relationship. Love is important to keep the love alive. Oh yes, love is important in a relationship in order for love to survive. In order for love to survive. Oh yes. In order for love to survive. I gotta go pick up his dry cleaning. He trusts me with his suits. There you go. So that is Compromise. If you ever want some probably of the funniest musical theater songs to listen to, like, ever, there's lots in there. They have songs about, like, how they prefer their men, and, like, the one song that got them really big was called Taylor the Latte Boy, and Jen and I were actually going to do that one together, but because we had issues, we couldn't get to do it together. But Taylor the Latte Boy it's really funny. It's about a girl who I'm going to say is a stalker who goes into a cafe, like a Starbucks or whatever, and she's ordering coffee, and she thinks that this barista, this coffee guy who knows her really well, like just knows her order and like constantly gets it ready for them and gives her like extra foam and all this nice stuff. She thinks that he's like in love with her. And he's not at all. So it actually got to be such a big song that the people who wrote it eventually wrote a song called, I think it's like Clara the Stalker Girl or something. And it's about Taylor singing about the girl that came in and was creeping on him, which is actually really funny. So the next one that I'm going to do is called A Way Back to Then. And this song is kind of about celebrating your childhood. Like, loving the things that we loved as kids and kind of enjoying them as adults. It's so much funnier, so funny because when we did the first chunk of this and I didn't have my glasses on, I'm like, man, everything's so hard to read, and now it's crazy. I can read everything. Okay, so here is A Way Back to Then. Dancing in the backyard, Kool-Aid mustache and butterfly wings, hearing Andrea McCardle sing from the hi-fi in the den. I've been waiting my whole life to find a way back to then. I aimed for the sky, a 9-year-old can see so far. I'll conquer the world and then be a star. I'll do it all by the time I'm 10. I would know that confidence if I knew a way back to then. So I bailed on my hometown and became a college theater dork. I was eastbound and down, moving to New York. So I crammed my life in a U-Haul to find my part of it all. But the mundane sets in. We play by the rules and plow through the day. The years take us miles away from the time we wondered when we'd find a way back to then. And when you least expect, opportunity walks through the door. You suddenly connect to the things that you forgot and you've been looking for. And there you are, right in the middle of what you love, with the craziest of company. You're having a kick-ass time and being who you wanted to be in this world. You're that little girl with her wings unfurled, flying again. Back in the backyard dancing, I'd find a way back to then. So that was Back to Then. Again, yeah, it's just like a very, very nice, very nice little song. I enjoy that. I do that a lot with my voice students and stuff when we're learning new music and stuff. So I was kind of on the fence about doing this one, but I'm going to run with it a little bit and see how we do with it. So it's an adventure for us all. It's a song from Dear Evan Hansen. It's called So Big, So Small. For those of you that don't know Dear Evan Hansen, it's a newer musical. Came out, I want to say like in 2017 or 2016, maybe earlier than that, because it usually doesn't hit mainstream everything until later. It's about a young man who he has like really, really intense social anxiety, and he ends up kind of fabricating a story about this boy that he knew, and about him and this other boy being really close together. And he starts this fund that raises money for people that might be struggling with things, and then it all kind of comes crashing down. And this story is about his mom kind of reflecting on him as a child, and how kind of the world that we see as kids is so much bigger than we are, right? Yeah, it's a really nice little song. So I'm gonna start it now. It was a February day when your dad came by before going away. A U-Haul truck in the driveway. The day it was suddenly real. I told you not to come outside, but you saw that truck and you smiled so wide. A real live truck in your driveway. We let you sit behind the wheel. Goodbye, goodbye. Now it's just me and my little guy. and the house felt so big, and I felt so small, and the house felt so big, and I felt so small. That night I tucked you into bed. I will never forget how you sat up and said, "Is there another truck coming to our driveway? A truck that will take Mommy away." And the house felt so big, and I felt so small, and the house felt so big, and I knew there would be moments that I'd miss. I knew there would be space I couldn't fill. I knew I'd come up short a million different ways, and I did, and I do, and I will. But like that February day, I will take your hand, squeeze it tightly and say, "There's not another truck in the driveway. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom's staying right here. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here no matter what. I'll be right here when it all feels so small, till it all feels so small, when it all feels so big, till it all feels so small, till it all feels so small. Yeah, so that's a hard one to get through. I have always felt kind of almost an affinity, I guess, more so. Like, I have a classical music degree, but I've always felt more connected to Broadway style music, because I think that they tell such great stories, and it's like some of those songs, like they're absolutely horrible to get through, especially when you know the whole story behind the thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna try my darndest right now to lighten it up a little bit, because I've done some sad songs, and I don't want to be that guy who comes on and is like, "Yay, let's have a good time together," and then starts crying, because that's the type of mess I am sometimes. So I'm gonna go on a little bit of a guitar journey now to close out the morning. I have a few songs for you here. The first one is one of my absolute favorite Bob Dylan songs. Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. It ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, just look out your window and I'll be gone. 'Cause you're the reason I'm traveling on. And don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. That light I never know. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. But I wish that there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. And we never did do much talking anyway. And don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never did before. And it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal. I can't hear you anymore. And I'm thinking and wondering, just walking down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I am told, and I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. And don't think twice, it's alright. And don't think twice, it's alright. So, yeah, that Don't Think Twice, It's Alright was one of the first songs I learned on guitar. It's one of those ones where you can always come back to it, and it has kind of a melancholy, kind of sad undertone, but in essence it's really like a happy, it's a nice sort of send off. Like, it's one of those songs that you listen to when you're troubled by something, and it's a good way to kind of help move on from it a little bit. Yeah. So, we're going to move right into the next one here. So, when you cannot get to sleep at night, taunted by that new daylight, when you can't just sleep before the morn, and you do not feel reborn, wait up for me. Wait up for me, I'll be coming home, so you don't have to be alone. When you're lost out in this world and feel you come undone, you ain't nobody's little girl, you ain't nobody's sacred son. Wait up for me, wait up for me, I'll be coming home, so you don't have to be alone. Well, I'm ragged too, just like you. I'm might not show it, but I feel it inside. And I'm ragged too, lost and blue, feeling like a little child. Lately I've been thinking of all the losing that I've done. The wind she steals my sweet caress. Please feel me in your emptiness. Wait up for me. Wait up for me. I'll be coming home, so you don't have to be alone. Wait up for me. Wait up for me. I'll be coming home, so you don't have to feel alone. So that one is kind of like the opposite of the Don't Think Twice, It's Alright, but still very good, very meaningful. I love some of the newer stuff that is coming out for music and stuff. It's getting so good, and it's so nice to hear some stuff like that. Now, the next song I'm going to do, I'm not going to do the whole one because it does go long, and I want to make sure that, you know, you do get to hear good chunks of the songs, but not feeling like you're listening to me go forever and ever. So it's kind of like the so here's Wonderwall of finger picking guitar. So here we go. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? And it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. And baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew ya. I've seen your flag on the marble arch, but love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. always feel such a feeling of like calm after playing that piece. So simple. It's so simple. Like so amazing how songwriters and singers and musicians can take four very simple chords and make them into something else. Okay, so I have a couple more here, and then I will let you get back to your morning. So, yeah, here we go. I wanna live, I wanna give. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. It's these expressions I never give that keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. That keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I've crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. That keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. You keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm growing old. You keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Yeah, so I've always been, my parents have always been like thrilled with me when I started learning guitar because I mostly seem to listen to older music, and they're like, oh, this is like, it's so good when you listen to older music because then we can sing along. I call you when I need you and my heart's on fire. You come to me, you're wild and wired. You come to me, you give me everything I need. You give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. You speak the language of love like you know what it means. And I can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong, babe. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone I've ever met. And I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Will tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead. In your heart I see the state of every night and every day. In your eyes I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I can be in no better place. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I've ever met. I'm stuck on your heart, I hang on every word you say, will tear us apart. Maybe I would rather be dead. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I've ever met. And I'm stuck on your heart, baby, I hang on every word you say, will tear us apart. Maybe I would rather be dead. And oh, you're the best. Yeah, so I used to also be kind of we had a bit of a band thing going on, and it was pretty campy. It was myself and my partner and a friend of ours, and I'm currently sitting on the drum, so I don't know if you ended up hearing it at one point when I was playing one of the songs, and it was just like, it's so hard to play guitar and kick a drum at the same time. It's wild. So this next song is probably one of my favorite Jason Mraz songs. Most people actually don't know this one, which is kind of funny. And right now you're probably like, oh, he's going to do I'm Yours. You're wrong. Fall out of bed and catch a fading star. Fancy I woke up before my alarm. Run my mind through my eyes, it's the best I can do before its automatic habit of returning to you. Though I smile when it happens, almost as if it was magic. It means there's a God somewhere and he's laughing, and I shuffle my slipperless toes to the kitchen, still low to the ground and high on living. And I know it's gonna be a good day. Hello, hello, you beautiful thing. Waking up, I stretch my body and acknowledge some aches. It must have been something I did yesterday. Pour a cup of liquid gold because my engine's still cold. And in a minute everything's gonna change, and I know it's gonna be a good day. Hello, hello, you beautiful thing. Hello, hello, you beautiful thing. Well, this is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for. Looking out from a cul-de-sac, watching the bend of the earth take the black from the night, from the dirt I can see from the depths of my readjusting eyes. A reflection of yeses in an ever-changing sky. But why do bad dreams linger long after I awake? I don't need no scenes of violence or pain replayed. And I feel quite foolish sometimes when I pray, but my thoughts are all I got, so I try to make them brave. And I know it's gonna be a good day. Hello, hello, you beautiful thing. Hello, hello, you beautiful thing. Well, this is what I've been waiting for. And this is what I've been waiting for. And I know it's gonna be a good day. So again, it's so simple but so good, and it's like easily one of my favorite songs. Um, so I have one more for you, and then I will set you entirely free. Trying to figure out where I want to sing it today, though. Alright, here we go. So again, another kind of older song. So here's the closer for my little show. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm, and I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day, and I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hard, and I know, been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow, and I know, and it can't stop, I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? And I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Well, that was kind of it for my little set of music. So I really, really have to thank you all for coming in and tuning in, when some of you probably don't even know who I am yet. So, but now you do. So if I'm back again sometime, you can come in. Yeah, thank you for coming in and tuning in on today's Tune In Tuesday at the Grand Theater from my living room. And I hope to see you at a future show next Tuesday at usually around 10 a.m. or at some point on Tuesday. But have a good rest of your day, and we will see you all soon.